if you regret the things you did and the things you didn't do, it's like you'll never really be happy, you know? It doesn't, just because you go back and you change something or you do something differently, doesn't mean that it's gonna put you in the position or in the place that you think you should be in now. And it was frustrating me, and I noticed it, and I was like, damn, did you get frustrated over this shit? Hey you guys, my babies. Welcome back to Mom Jeans by NUTCASE. And this is yet again another journal entry for you guys, okay? This is journal entry number 12, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, y'all are probably like, this bitch gave up on this channel. She ain't posted no videos in like 2 weeks. And y'all are probably wondering like where the hell I'm at. Well, for those of you who come from my tarot channels, y'all know my birthday was on March 2nd and I took a little break, okay? So we are back again here with journal entry number 12. It is March 5th at 9:57 a.m. you guys. And I'm sorry if you hear me like doing that. First of all, I just woke up this morning. Hold on, I'm trying to get this camera right. Second of all, I've had my windows open for like the last 2 weeks. So it's like warm, but I think the allergy season is starting and it's already tearing my ass up. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. I know by the time you see this video, you will have probably already seen the previous journal entries, but I know there was a time where I was missing for a while and I just needed to take a break. But I feel like what brought on the break was the topic of what we're going to be talking about today, because I was really thinking about, I guess, the past. I feel really guilty when I have a project that I kind of let fall by the wayside. I feel really guilty when I'm not able to do everything I want to do, and it really irks me, and it's a control issue. I know, okay? You don't have to tell me. I know it's a control issue. I know it's an issue of procrastination. It's an issue of fear of success. It's all of these things that I've been dealing with because I deal with a lot of fucking anxiety, okay? I have anxiety. I've had anxiety for as long as I can remember. And I don't feel like it's an easy thing to deal with at all. But I also don't feel like it's that hard to fix. However, you have to be very cognizant of when you feel anxiety. So the topic of what we're really going to be talking about today is not just anxiety, but understanding that you can't change the past. You know, like I really had to understand, not only because of the work that I missed while my cats are fighting. Percy, Snowflake, is he messing with you? Go sit in your window. Percy, you better go. Come here, Snowflake. Girl, and you be chasing him. See? She be bringing that shit on herself. She be chasing him and shit. Then be like, when he scratching all on him. He big. Oh, Lord, made me lose my train of thought. You guys, listen. It's been a crazy few weeks. I probably got crusty eyebrows. Man, my eyebrows been getting crusty. Like, how your eyebrows get crusty, bruh? Like, okay, let me try to focus, bitch. Okay, so that's what I've been thinking about all these days. Like, my birthday approached. Like, your girl turned 30, dirty 30, okay? I don't really make a big deal out of my birthdays though, because I mean, I will if I want to, when I want to, but it's more of a big deal for me. Like, my birthdays are really like private, so I didn't do a whole lot. I went to paint, and what else did I do? I went to one of the parks that I really like with the kids. I went out to eat with them, and I went out to eat with a few of my friends, but I didn't really do a whole lot. Like, this year I knew I needed to rest because I've been working so hard, like since January, man. I've really been working hard, and I guess I gotta work even harder because when I do need those breaks, I need to be more prepared, because I feel like that's where a lot of the anxiety about the past came from. It's like I felt like I was repeating old habits when it comes to my work, when it comes to my personal life. Like, I felt like I was repeating old habits, like the past was coming back, and I also felt like there was nothing I could do to change the past. So for example, a lot of my work on the Pisces channel, Black Empress Oracle, Patreon, like everything everywhere just kind of stopped because I didn't have anything necessarily prepared. It's not that I wasn't trying to be prepared, but y'all, I got a lot going on day to day, and I just don't think I was mentally capable to get prepared for everything that I wanted to do, plus prepare with like videos. Like, my energy had conked out, but I felt really guilty about it, and I was like, dang, I wish I could have done more. I wish I could have had more done, like, so that when I went away, like, and took a break, that it wouldn't seem like I took a break when it comes to like my posting schedule and stuff like that. But it just did not happen that way, and it just made me think. Like, I was thinking this morning because I just got back into the swing of like filming videos yesterday, and it was rough because for whatever reason, I feel like something about my intuition has changed. I feel like something about my mind has changed to where the messages in the cards are unfamiliar. So I kind of had like a breakdown, and I don't know if y'all saw. See, every time I be working, I don't know who the fuck that is, and I'm not answering the phone. So it's like, man, and it's like, damn, it was like really stressful because I felt like different messages were coming out the cards, and maybe that's just the way it's supposed to be, but it was like, it was emotional for your girl. Like, it was emotional, and I started feeling a bit regretful that I had taken such a break. But then I was like, damn, I'm conflicted because I needed to take a break. So what the fuck is wrong with me? And I really had to like dig deep into it. And I feel like what the conclusion that I came to, not only just about the videos and getting back into the swing of it, but also just about my life and, you know, people's lives in general. I feel like we have a tendency to regret decisions we didn't make in the past and the decisions we did make. So it's like a double-edged sword. If you regret the things you did and the things you didn't do, it's like you'll never really be happy, you know? I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. I just feel like I was trying to rationalize what I could have done differently in the past, and I had to snap the fuck out of it. Like, bitch, you can't change what the fuck you did or did not do. And that's what I feel like the point of it is. You can't go back and change things that you did or things that you didn't do. You can't go back and adjust the actions in your life when the time has already passed. So I feel like what I was trying to do and what I had to like understand was that what matters is about moving forward. And I feel like a lot of you who are gonna find this video are people who may be a little bit flustered or feeling restrained, possibly, about the past or because of the past. The past is a dark cloud that hangs over a lot of our heads. And I don't think that it should be that way. Even though it's hard to change your mind from thinking of it that way. I feel like what God wanted me to express in this video is that it's a natural thing to want to go back or to wish you that you could go back and make changes or do something better. It's natural. However, it's also impossible. And when it comes down to it, who knows where you would be if you were to change the past the way you want to change the past. It doesn't, just because you go back and you change something or you do something differently, doesn't mean that it's going to put you in the position or in the place that you think you should be in now. What puts you in that position is the actions that you take moving forward. What puts puts you in that position is how you bounce back. And I think what I had to realize is that all I gotta do is just bounce back. Like, the people who are gonna be loyal to me are gonna be loyal to me regardless. Just like I'm loyal to those people who take breaks and may not post for 2 weeks. And I'm still loyal to those people. And I also feel one thing that I noticed, especially about the readings, was that I don't know if you guys read tarot or watch tarot. A lot of y'all I know came from the tarot community. But if you notice, if you're familiar with the tarot community, I noticed that there are stories that just repeat over and over and over, and we keep reading the same scenario, the same situation over and over and over for weeks. But then I was itching in 2 places. I didn't know where to scratch, y'all. Y'all saw me almost hit myself in the eye, then? Yes. Oh my God. So you repeat those same stories over and over, and then all of a sudden something clicks. And it's like the story changes, or it should change, because you're evolving and the people who are watching you are evolving. Right? And that's why I had a light bulb moment. And I was like, dang, I feel like I was really emotional because I was feeling the energy of all of my collective of viewers transitioning through the same change that I went through when I was taking my break. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I knew what I was feeling, but I was feeling it from a different perspective. When I went on hiatus for those few days and I did not record for like a week, I felt like I had to prepare. I felt like I had to recharge. I felt like I was being thrust into a new frame of mind, and that can be shocking. Like if you've thought a certain way, or you have pondered upon things, deciphered things using a certain level of logic or a certain perspective of logic for so long or for an extended period of time, and then you are thrust into a new understanding, it can be daunting. It can be shocking. And for me, turning 30, I don't know, it's just like something clicked in my mind. And I can't even explain necessarily what I learned other than I feel different. I can't necessarily explain what else I've learned other than me being sure that I have to do what I want to do in my life. That I can't live for anybody else. That I can't act or move based on someone else's wishes, hopes, dreams, and desires. That I have to do what's best for me, that I have to take better care of myself, that I have to be wise about where I invest my time, my energy, and how much of which I invest. And that there's nothing that I can do to change the past, to change what is, to change what isn't. That I just have to look at situations for what they are, and I have to see the situation for what it is in the moment. Like whatever it may be. Like if I'm looking at my content, I'm like, damn, bitch, you ain't recorded in a week. It is what it is. Is there anything that I can do to go back and change the fact that I haven't recorded in a week? No. And some people may look at me like I'm crazy or like I'm stupid and go, well, bitch, you didn't know that? No, it's not that I didn't know that. It's that something finally clicked to where it was accepted. And people accept things and learn things at different stages of their life. And the things that I learned as a child that to me feels like common sense ain't so common to a lot of people. So I think I embraced a lot of the changes that I needed to make in my life to be better, to be greater. I think that I used that time to embrace who I am, who I was, and who I'm becoming. And I think I also used that time to forgive myself, to love on myself, to cherish myself, to take charge of my peace. And it was very restful and uplifting. Not to be so critical of yourself is very uplifting. And it's still something I'm working on because, bitch, I really am like, damn, like, shit, I need to do some work. But at the same time, I'm not going to judge myself for what I did not do. I'm not going to judge myself for how I acted or reacted in the past. And I'm not going to beat myself up for it because I think that's what I was doing. Like that first day back recording, I think I was like trying to make up for lost time. I'm still going to put the videos out because it may be somebody who needs to hear it for whatever those messages were. But I really feel like learning that you can't change the past is something that's really difficult for a lot of people, especially people who have anxiety issues or things that weigh heavily on them in terms of just decisions. I think because it's so hard for me to make decisions depending on the subject, that's what makes it even harder for me to accept the outcome of said decision. But I'm learning not to be that way. I really enjoy talking talking to you guys. I missed you guys. Y'all see I got my little braid bun. And I'm gonna start doing some work. I need to start editing these fucking journals. Like I said, it's March 5th. I got 2 journals and a vlog that y'all have not even seen. I ain't editing shit. My kids spilled damn juice in my laptop and I can't get over it. I'm trying to get over it. But that's another thing that I was working on and it was frustrating me and I noticed it and I was like, and I'm looking at myself like, girl, you know you can't change the fact that they spilled juice in your laptop. It's done. Can you go back and suck the juice out? No, you cannot. But keep being mad about it every single day ain't gonna help the situation. I mean, it is a MacBook Pro, and I feel like I am entitled to be angry about the fact that the juice was spilled in the first place, but it doesn't make any sense to keep being angry about it. So it is what it is. I popped a few keys off. They probably broke for good now, but at least they ain't sticking no more because it was more irritating. It's more irritating for them to be sticking than it is for them to be barely attached. I'd rather them to be barely attached than to stick. Nah, but you guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I just want you guys to know, and I think that God, Spirit, the universe, whoever you believe in, just wanted you guys to remember that you can only do what you can do with the information that you have in the moment that you have said information. You can't do anything more than your best. And as long as you do your best, then that's what counts. That's what matters. And anyone who decides that they want to be critical of you, or anyone who decides that they want to be judgmental about your situation, or why you made certain decisions that you made, or why your past is what it is, listen. Fuck them. Okay? Fuck them with the big fuck you. And that's honestly how I feel about it. If you can't accept your past for what it is, there needs to be some soul searching about why you made those decisions, whether or not you've changed your perception on the situation, and what actions that you need to take moving forward to do better in your own heart and in your own mind. But other than that, I mean, that's the only way that you can make changes. You can't go back and change what has been done. All you can do is try to do better in the future and accept why you had to go through those things and what it all means for your soul and for your life. Not to feel guilty about it, okay? So I'm rambling and I'm finna go, but I love you guys. And I appreciate y'all for being here through these journal entries of my mental reflections and things that I'm thinking about. As always, you guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, not only to this channel, but any of my other channels. Be sure to check out my petitions in the description box below. Be sure to check out my Pisces apparel if you have a Pisces that you love and want to buy them something or buy something for yourself. Also, be sure to check out my social media where I post affirmations daily, on my Instagram especially. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.